entrance to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kaelan, I didn't expect
A royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is she?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
Hello and welcome. This is Sahara playing Dragon's Age Origins. During that sequel, when it was going from her village to here, the game crashed. From what I've read before, the game does crash periodically, so I had to restart it. I had to go back through some things. But anyway, so now we are here. I am Corinne, Your Majesty. I am the friend of yours, human lord. I don't think that's a good way to start off.
Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. You are Dalish, are you not? I hear your people possess remarkable skill and honor.
Too bad the same can't be said of yours. I thought humans considered us dangerous vanguards.
To be fair, your people can be a bit standoffish. Not that I blame them, of course. I tell you this, you are very welcome here. The Grey Wardens will benefit greatly with you amongst them. I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
He sure is pompous, and look at the way he's dressed. Oh my god. Yeah. Sounds like the blight is almost over. You sound very confident of that.
Overconfident, some would say. Right, Duncan?
Your Majesty, I'm not certain the blight can be ended quite as quickly as you might wish.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
He's kind of an idiot. Kind of an idiot. You may not...
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
He may not want what he wish for he may not want what he wishes for here. Yeah, you don't sound very reassured. He didn't seem to take the Darkspawn very seriously. Perhaps this isn't really a blight after all? No, he didn't take it seriously.
True. Despite the victory so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
Then maybe we should move quickly. What would you have him do? Why not? He seems to regard the Grey Wardens highly. You could if he were not such a fool. Do you think there's any danger? Seems to regard the Grey Wardens highly.
Yet not enough to wait for reinforcements from the Grey Wardens of Orlais. He believes our legend alone makes him invulnerable. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can and look to Teyrn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
What do you mean? What ritual?
Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the joining in order to become a Grey Warden. The joining is what will cure you of the suffering your tainted blood surely brings you. If it had been possible, I would have done it before now.
So the joining, why is this ritual so secret? Am I the only recruit you have? Why is this ritual so secret?
The joining is dangerous. I cannot speak more of it except to say that you will learn all in good time. Until then, you must trust that what is done is necessary.
Really? I'm dying anyway, I guess. Isn't that what you're trying to tell me? Am I the only recruit you have?
No, there are 2 other recruits here already. They have been waiting for us to arrive.
Might need to tell me about this cure before?
It is a secret, and it is not a simple antidote. The joining is what will make you a Grey Warden.
So we're gonna switch blood or something? What do you need me to do?
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Okay. New codex. Items received. I got a ring, right? Oh, here it is. Keeper's ring. 1 for dexterity. Okay. Quest updated. Joining the Grey Wardens. Find the Grey Warden Alistair. Somewhere in the camp. So I get to explore around. I just can't leave it. Codex updated. The Corsaria Wilds? I think we had 2 of them. Darkspawn we had. Grey Wardens. The first blight had already raged for 90 years. The world was in chaos. A god had risen, twisted and corrupted. The remaining gods of whatever were silent, withdrawn. What writing we have recovered from those times is filled with despair, for everyone believed, from the greatest archers to the lowest slaves, that the world was coming to an end. At Workshop Fortress in the desolate whatever, a meeting transpired. Soldiers of the Imperium, seasoned veterans who had known nothing in their entire lifespans except hopeless war, came together. When they left, they had renounced their oath to the Imperium. They were soldiers no longer, they were the Grey Wardens. The Wardens began as an aggressive campaign against the Blight, striking back against the Darkspawn, reclaiming lands given up for lost. The Blight was far from over, but their victories brought notice, and soon they received aid from every nation in the world, whatever. They grew in number as well as reputation. Finally, in the year 992 of the Imperium, upon the silent plains, they met the archdemon Dumet in battle. A third of all the armies of Northern were lost to the fighting, but Dumat fell, and the Darkspawn fled back underground. Even that was not the end. The Imperium once revered 7 gods. Dumat, whatever, da-da-da-da-da-da. 4 have risen as archdemons. The Grey Wardens have kept watch through the ages, well aware that peace is fleeting, and that their war continues until the last of the dragon gods is gone. So they're dragons. Interesting. So, the wilds. It is said that in the midst of the Black Age, when werewolves stalked the lands of Pyrdelin in numbers that kept every farmholder indoors and a hound on every doorstep, a powerful art of the peoples stood and declared that he would put an end to the threat. His Arling stood on the border of the dark forest on the southern border of the valley, and he claimed that the werewolves used the forest to launch their midnight assaults on humanity. For 20 years, this arrow led an army of warriors and hounds deep into the forest. In his hunt for the werewolves, he slew not only every wolf he came upon, but also every member of the Chasland wilder folk. Any one of them, he said, could harbor a demon inside and thus bear werewolf in disguise. For 20 years the forest rang with screams and the rivers ran red. The tales say that an old Chasland woman found her sons all dead at the arrow's blades. She pulled one of those very blades from one son's heart and plunged it into her own chest, cursing the arrow's name as she did so. Where her blood touched the ground, a mist began to rise. It spread and spread until it was everywhere in the forest. The Ariel's army became lost, and it is said that they died there. Others say they were under still. The ruins of his heirlings stand to this day, filled with the ghosts of women waiting eternally for the husbands to return. The forest of the legend is, of course, the Corseria wilds. There are as many legends about the great southern forest as there are shadows, or so the saying goes. The wilder folk have made their home there since mankind first came to these lands, and the wildlands spread as far into the south as anyone has ventured. Beyond the mists are vast tracts of snow, white-capped mountains, and entire fields of ice. It is a land too cold for mankind to survive, yet the Chasleen eke out an existence even there, and they tell of horrors beyond the wilds that the lowland folk could not begin to comprehend. To most, Ireland simply ends with the Coresia wilds. There is nothing beyond the wilds is a land of great trees, wet marshes, and dangerous monsters. What more need be said? Okay, so I get to wander around now. Anything here I can get into? Nope. Oh, come on. Wagons. Nope, there's something there. Picked up item received. What did I get? Elfrit? Okay. Nice big ruins here. I can't go down that way. Statues are huge. Anything up in here I can get into? Nope, doesn't look like it. Anything up in here? No, it won't let me get up in there. Wow. If that was me, I'd be scared to death because of the heights. I'd be going, no, don't get me away from the edge. Come on, I'm clicking. There we go. Who are you?
Make her watch over you, my lady.
Okay. I'm a Delish. You're talking to me too nice.
On it.
Okay, beef bone. Money. Gifts. You have found a gift. You can give it to one of your party members by opening the inventory screen, switching to the party member, then right-clicking on the item and selecting gift from the radio menu. Each party member has a favorite type of gift, and certain items are so precious to a particular character that others will refuse the gift outright. Your camp is a great place to give gifts, becoming party members, because party members are sometimes reluctant to talk about themselves on the open road. Okay. So it's also all about making friends. Friends in high places. Okay, so did I look at all this? I did. So let's just go over who's there. King's Highway. I'm down here. I'm looking for any notes or codexes that are sitting around somewhere that you have to I spy them. It's quite impressive. Sounds, well look, that's snow out there, so I'd be cold the way I'm dressed, right? Should be anyway. And I don't hardly have any clothes on. Ooh, something sparkling over here. We got a chest. Ooh, we got an iron ring. What was that good for? Iron ring. Just an iron ring. Nothing special. Probably maybe gifted or something? And here's another guard.
Make her watch over you, my lady.
Okay. There's something up there. Is that what I just opened? I think that's the chest I just opened, isn't it? It is. Okay. You're hidden out there. So looks like I've got every place. Here's him. King's Highway. Who are you walking around over there? The soldier. Hello, can I come talk to you?
Make her watch over you, my lady.
Alright, they're all the same. Nothing unique. Anything here? I guess this is the way we came in. I'm assuming.
Today, 2 units of men arrived every hour, and they expect to double that tomorrow. Still, the Terran worries that may not be enough.
Okay. Well, for having that many people here, I don't see anyone around. It's pretty desolate. The Tower of...
The Tower of Ishal is off limits. The men stationed inside are securing it now.
What is the Tower of Ishla?
I think they used it once to watch for wilders coming out of the forest.
Why is the tower off limits exactly?
By orders of Terran Logain. The tower is being secured by his men to be used during battle. I'm told they discovered some lower chambers, and they don't know how far down they go, so for now, everyone's to stay out.
Okay. Lower chambers?
I didn't see anything like that when I was there, but who knows?
That's a pretty large ruin.
Goes back to the time of the Tevinter Imperium. Dwarven make. That's probably why it's still standing.
Okay, I should probably go.
Make her speed your steps.
Alright. Can we get up there? We can. There's nothing up here to get to, but... Alright. Oh, come on. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to go over here. Is there anything over here for me to get into? No. Plants. So... King's Highway. So it's over here. I didn't know I clicked up our head. It looked like there were ways to get down here. Like, no, no. Like right here. Ooh, look at that. That's kind of scary. Ooh, yeah. Yep, let's go.
Make her watch over you, my lady.
Alright, nothing special. I just want to make sure. Oh, some of this is broken off. Caved in. What would cause that, I wonder?